Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Harmon. Today I'm actually right back at the same location of last week's video. I'm back at Riverton Crest Cemetery here in Tukwila, Washington. And ironically enough, I was wrapping up the filming of the murders of Sammy Jo and her sister Carmen. Again, if you haven't seen last week's video, I'll leave a link to it at the end of this if you want to go check it out. They were the murder victims of the serial killer Joseph Edward Duncan. But anyway, so I was wrapping up that video and I noticed another grave nearby. And it was a young girl or young lady who passed away really young. And so of course it drew my interest, and I was curious, like, you know, what happened to this young lady? And so I looked it up and it was pretty sad. And so I thought, let me share the video with you guys. So anyway, it's very brief. I don't have much information about what happened, but again, I just wanted to share and document to remember this person. So the grave that I found that I wanted to do the story about was of a young woman by the name of Daina Cuffe, who unfortunately died at the age of 21. She was born April 21st, 1985. And died October 30th, 2006. So nearly 18 years ago, coming up here in a couple weeks. And again, like I mentioned earlier, when I saw her grave that she had passed away at the tender age of 21, it broke my heart. And so I wanted to know what happened. And so I looked up her name. And again, there weren't many articles talking about her, but I found a couple, and from what I found, she unfortunately took her own life. Just a sad ending to a young woman who had a very bright future. Now, one of the articles I read was giving some information from one of her former boyfriends who is very upset about her death, and was not liking that her name was essentially on the internet, I guess. And so that is why I'm treading lightly on this case, because I'm not trying to make anyone's lives any harder. I'm just trying to document what happened and to remember the victims. I mean, that's why I do this. An article that had a couple family members talk about Daina. I believe this person is her boyfriend. He says, "It hurts worse knowing that nobody in here knows her but me. Since nobody else came across this site, I want to know who is talking about my girlfriend. I want to make sure she is remembered in a positive way. Can you respect that? I know most of you have." And so again, I'm not entirely sure if, you know, people were saying some really bad things about Daina. Obviously, you know, when someone takes their own life, sometimes people say a lot of rude things about them, which is really sad and unfortunate. Anyone who takes their own life, it's sad in general, but no one should make fun of them or say anything bad about them. It's like, unless you've experienced, you know, that kind of depression where you feel like, you know, taking your own life is the only way out, none of us should have any rude things to say about people, you know, who die like that, because we don't know what they're going through. Anyway, this is Daina's final resting place. Loving daughter, sister, and granddaughter, and it says she was daddy's girl. If she was still alive today, she would be 39 years old. Anyway, rest in peace, Daina. I hope you have found the solace that you were looking for. All right, so after some more digging, I found a little bit of an article that talked a little bit more about Daina and just her life in general. And this article says that her page consists of sad videos and poems, and they have one of her poems that she wrote on this article. So I wanted to read it for you. So this is from Daina. She says, haunted by the scars, hindered by the darkness, I almost missed the light. I almost missed you. Amazingly, I heard it. I felt it. I feel it. It was you. Thank you. Now I feel me too. And so that was one of her poems that she wrote. So you can definitely hear some of the sadness that she was feeling. And you could tell that she was hurting in some sort of pain. Some people said that her death was a shock to all who knew her. Apparently, she had over 400 friends, but never really talked to any of them about her problems. And again, I don't know if this is like 400 like Facebook friends, or, you know, MySpace friends or whatever, or just friends in general, but it sounds like she had a lot of people that she knew and were friends with, but unfortunately she just didn't really talk to many of them about her personal issues, things she was dealing with. Anyway guys, I found a couple other graves of some people who died pretty young, and so let me know if you feel like you would appreciate me just taking either one video or a couple videos of some of these people who died young, or if you feel like, you know, it's not something you want to see, let me know as well. I just saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, she died really young. It just broke my heart, so I was like, let me do a video about it. Anyway guys, I'm gonna head out of here. Thanks for watching this short video, and again, let me know if you want me to do other videos similar to this, of, you know, finding random graves and talking about, you know, who they were. All right, thanks guys, see you soon.